Hi guys, it's Nancy back here with another quick video. I have picked up some of my American photos and I'm trying to get them scrapped. So again, I'm using older bits and pieces from my stash and yeah, just trying to get them used up really. I'm going to one of my loved formats, which is two landscape and one portrait photo. I use this so many times. I like scrapping lots of pictures on a page, and this just works for me. I want to apologise, you can see the big bruise on my arm. If you haven't seen one of my previous videos, I think I might have mentioned it. I dropped a cement mixer on my arm at work, so yes. I wanted to apologise, you can't really see the background paper on here. It's actually a Heidi Swapp old piece from, was it called Serendipity? I don't know. It's an older piece. I've just zoomed out a bit so you could try and see the edges, but you do get to see a little bit of my pyjama top there, as I was scrapping in my pyjamas. I have these Ranger tags, and I for the life of me can't remember who sent them to me, but they were sitting on my desk and I was like, oh, craft tags, this is going to be perfect. Because I just wanted some more earthy colours, because this is from the Japanese garden in San Francisco, which I absolutely loved. And I took pictures of this the first time we went. This time I took more sort of deliberate shots as such, because I'd already captured it before. I took pictures of the big Buddha, because I love it. I love Buddhas. Actually, in my childhood, well, when I was kind of at uni, I experimented with Buddhism, but I've always liked Buddhas, and it's just such a beautiful, peaceful place. So I took, I'd say, more deliberate photos this time, and I have sorted out some pictures that I want to do from this. If you have seen my travel planning video, you'll know how I've done that. If not, I will try and remember to link it down below, and that's just how I plan my travel albums. So I've just taken out a couple of stencils, and I'm using just some Stampin' Up ink. I think that red one I used was Cherry Cobbler, and the other one was Calypso Coral, and I've just used it to pick up the reds and earth tones in the pictures. I've used a scrap of some basic grey paper as well. And as I said, I'm not mounting this because just, you know, I've got so many bits of paper and I just really like this bit, and it had the distressed edging, so I decided to leave it as is, so I didn't cut off that distressing. And then I've just torn my tag in half. I'm just going to be putting that over the two different places. In with my case where I'm just keeping all of my sort of prepped 4x6 pages and pocket pages and things for my American album. I had some pieces of paper that I'd put as backgrounds, and I'd also put this Simple Stories. We are there, we are here, I don't know, that recent collection. I used it for a Halo Magpie blog post a few months ago, and I'd kept all the other bits just in the travel one, so I decided to just pull out some scraps. So there's a little bit of orange map paper, and I'm going to use some of the stickers and other embellishments as well. I really like this format because it gives you kind of a given place for a little bit of embellishment and your title, and then I've just added a little bit up there at the top as well. I haven't necessarily done the 3-point clustering, but yeah, I really just quite like how it looks really. And as it says, it's a way to do a layout, I suppose, quite quickly, because this is a format I do a lot. And also when you're then looking through the album, there is that sort of, you know, continuity. I don't know, I just really like it, and probably don't overthink it when I take pictures, so I don't think, oh, there's some landscape and some portrait here. I just kind of print out what photos I like, and said I really love these pictures. You've got the ginkgo and babuba trees, I think that's how you say it, which are just, oh, they're just beautiful trees. So I'm going to do another picture of them, but I just liked it beside the Pagoda because, yeah, it was so beautiful, and all the detail on them is just amazing. So I'm just pulling off a few little letter stickers. I used a couple of little die cuts. I used a piece that I cut apart from the 6x6 paper pad, just to add a little bit of interest up there to the top. I'm putting my date stamp on here, and again just going back and using the Route 66 mist, and I also use the Chartreuse mist as well, which is lovely greeny gold. So I had the tiny letter stickers. I've also got the other stickers, and I decided this camera is going to work really well. As you know, in my travel albums I stick with aeroplanes, globes and cameras. This is a piece of paper I found on my stash. Someone sent it to me, I believe. It might have been a piece that I got in a pack from a friend. Anyway, it's got loads and loads of different sort of like tile letter stickers that say different travel-y things. So you can just cut it apart. But rather than use it as a background, I will chop it up and use it as sort of bits and pieces throughout this album. Bear in mind, I have 4 albums. So again, I've just used that to create another little letter sticker. I decided to add something on here, and I've got the camera, so I ended up actually adding a cork geotag. So I'm just going to go through my bits here. I ended up finding a scrap that I had previously used. I think this is what I cut the map out of. So I can end up just mounting the inside of that geotag on the green. I'm a little bit funny with having like open spaces like in that geotag. Will go over 2 different pieces and you'd see the background for it. I managed to splodge glue everywhere, so that's why I was just fiddling around with it. Again, I'm going to use these letter tiles. These actually came with the Simple Stories collection, so I had them out, and the orange kind of picked up some of the oranges. I didn't really want to go to the red. I haven't used any other red on there, because even that cherry cobbler ink I've used in the background has gone quite an orangey red. So I think I'm probably on here on my phone just checking the spelling of Pagoda, or I might have been changing a podcast, or probably both. So I'm going to use that for part of my title. And as I said, the good thing about this format of layout is that you can have space in that corner so I can do some journaling, and there's also going to be space for my title, because of course there's not going to be loads of journaling about this, but there's going to be enough. So I'm then just using these craft ones. Again, these were from my stash. I've been in there a while. I do love these little tile stickers. I have loads of them, so I'm just trying to use them up. I'm trying to not let myself buy any more letter stickers or thickers, because I have so many. Either that or I need to have a clear out, one of the two. So I'm now just going to line that title up. I'm just using another piece of packaging here, which are these craft stars, which I'm going to be putting on this layout. And again, I'm actually just going to create a sort of a triangle of 3 with these. I do put one down there originally. I put the craft star completely on a craft tag, which is a bit silly. So I am end up going to be moving that, because I then move it again to put that little geotag down. So that is it for this layout. I hope you've enjoyed it, as I said, and I'm going to be back with some more, because I'm in a mood to scrap this holiday now, because it's nearly a year since we went. So thank you very much, guys, and I'll be back very soon. Bye!